Well, happening today, the city of Columbia will kick off its first Black Maternal Health Week. And joining us to talk about this initiative are Councilwoman Dr. Aditi Bussells and Rhonda Sims, the founder of the Black Mental Health Collective. Good morning, ladies.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so first things first, let's lay the groundwork and give our friends at home a little context about Black maternal health. Some of the statistics that we're seeing actually really startling.
Yeah, so South Carolina actually has the highest rate of Black maternal mortality. And like many other health disparities that are facing specifically the city of Columbia, we see that Black women and brown women are much less likely to have access to quality care, much less likely to have access to postpartum care. So what's interesting is when we think about Black maternal mortality, we often think at birth, but a lot of times the hardest times come right after that postpartum period. And as you know, I mean, most women don't have access to prenatal care, let alone postpartum, which is such a critical time. And so as Councilwoman, as someone who's very involved in public health, and as a new mom, I was really, really excited to get involved in public health initiatives that have to do with providing some of that information and access and really elevating women leaders that are doing that hard work. And so I'm very excited to be here with my friend Ro, who has founded this Black Maternal Health Collective. And they've been doing this work much longer than us. We came in a little bit later, but we're here to give them a platform and help raise awareness on such a critical issue.
Now, Ro, talk to me about why it's so important to have a partnership like this with the city and really to raise awareness of about Black maternal health.
It's so important, as Councilwoman said, just her stepping in, just saying, hey, you know, how can we help? How can we be a voice to uplift? And I think that's so important when you have the city supporting you to be able to amplify that voice in the community. Like she mentioned, we have a lot of other deserts in South Carolina that are not tapped, that are places that don't have access to things like prenatal care, postpartum care, and anything involving maternal health. We've seen in our reports in South Carolina with the March of Dimes report that came out last year that it is a direct link for maternal care for our Black and brown families because it directly impacts our infants with preterm birth as well. So there is a huge correlation to how it all integrates together. And the reason why this Black Maternal Health Week, uplifting this voice and allowing it to be a huge part of Columbia's, I would say, inaugural events and organization to be able to impact this in that way.
Yes. Now, Dr. Bussells, talk to us about what we can expect this week. A very exciting announcement. Y'all are going to be holding a press conference to kick off the city's first Black Maternal Health Week. So what can we expect?
Well, I mean, you know that we are very, very excited to share a large range of activities. First and foremost, I have to hype up the April 6th Moms Market, which we are very excited to be working with the collective and hosting at the Drew Wellness Center. And that's really that one-stop shop for you to have access to different resources, bringing all of the different community providers together. Because that was also very important to me. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I wanted to uplift what was already happening. We're going to have panel discussions. We're going to have vendors. Really a way for you to get connected. Whether or not you're a mom, that's also key, right? If you're a caregiver, if you're a grandma, we know that there's multi-generational homes. We want folks to have access to all of the great programs and resources. We'll also have a mobile health clinic there as well, if you're interested in some preventative services, but many more events, right?
Absolutely. So we have our Moms Marketplace on Saturday, and then Thursday actually, which is the press conference day, we're actually teaming up with the Black Medical Association at the University of South Carolina and having a conversation on why it's so important to connect future generations to what's happening in Black maternal health, because they are the one that's going to lay out the foundation for us. And then we'll have yoga in the park on Sunday, which is April the 7th, which is a rededication for us to connect with those that we lost that are no longer in the physical space with us, to rededicate to them with the bubble release as well. And then the next week we're going to jump into National Black Maternal Health Week, because we have to honor those sisters who trailblazed the way for us. Black Mamas Matter, which is from Atlanta, actually laid down the foundation for National Black Maternal Health Week.
Pretty cool.
So we're excited about supporting their efforts with Talk with Doc. We have two physicians who will lead open conversations on any questions about birthing and what that looks like. And then we will end it with the Birth and Justice film, which is a very national popular film that talks about the journey through birthing and how it impacts Black and brown families. So we're excited about everything that is happening, and it's going to be a time for everyone to get out and connect and know that we are a part of this community and that they have resources here to support them.
Yes, thank you ladies so much for coming on to talk about such an important topic. We appreciate you. We'll put this interview on our website, WLTX.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you.